to. So that's what discovery is all about. Where are you thinking in terms of your values, your goals? Who are the most important people in your life? Who matters? Who do we have to make sure we are aware of in this planning and we're thinking about how to include them and integrate them in this whole plan? So it's discovering all about them and then also looking at what they already have put in place and then evaluating where are those gaps and how do we address those gaps so that the family is in the best position possible given where they are today.
Yeah, and sometimes we find that they don't know what their goals are. Oftentimes, our clients are busy people. They've got kids, maybe in college. They've got elderly parents, and they might be running their business and several entities. So we always want to be planting the seeds with, what are your goals? And then this checklist that we're going to go over here is sent out once a year to our clients because as we've realized, as people progress through life, a lot of times their goals change. Um, so Armando, let's kind of go over our checklist here. Can you see the checklist on the
Yep,
screen?
got it right there. Yep.
Yeah. So back to when we sit down with our clients, one of the biggest topics is retirement. Maybe touch on that, Armando. Maybe some.
Yep. So it is. And retirement is a very broad subject. And we don't all view retirement the same. We don't all want to experience it the same way. So we have to understand what they're really thinking. Sometimes they're crystal clear. They want to stop work on a certain day. They want to have a certain monthly income once they are done with work. And we've determined the cash flow. We figured that out by the investments and that they have. But many times that is not clear. So we need to have a conversation to help them understand. Do they want to really phase out? Do they want to work part-time for maybe 5 years? Do they want to stop cold turkey on one day and never work again? Or do they want to still be engaged somehow, some way with that expertise that they have? Because if you think about it, if you spend 40 years gaining a certain expertise, that's pretty valuable. Would it make sense maybe to think about working part-time or being a consultant part-time to still keep you engaged so that you can still have meaning and add value to other people's lives and other people's businesses because you can. So retirement can mean many things to different people. And our primary job at this point is to understand what does it mean to them, given who they are and how they want to live going forward. How do we help them get there, given that whole retirement goal?
I'll touch on this one right here. This is a big one right here. Do you want to feel confident about your retirement income sources? So, what we see with a lot of our clients and just folks in general is they understand that they've got these assets on their balance sheet, but what they often don't know is how much income that's going to produce once they sell the business or once they decide to retire, etc. So, one thing we like to do is build out cash flow modeling for the next 10, 20, 30 years and give them the confidence to know that hey, no matter how much they live, whether it be 90, 95, 100 years of age, they've got the right amount of income to pay for that lifestyle, not only next year, but 5 years from now, 10 years from now, 20 years from now.
Right. And you make a good point, Tom. The survey after survey shows that the happiest retirees have a steady paycheck coming